thank you guys for joining us. My name is Mike Manala. I'm from the Nerds of Color, and I'm here with the legendary Mr. Alan Tudyk.
Legendary!
Legendary! Mr. Tudyk, thank you for being here. It's an honor to meet you. I wanted to ask, first questions first, what does it feel like to be Disney's good luck charm?
It's great because I started Wreck-It Ralph, and then they brought me onto Frozen. And had they not brought me onto Frozen, that thing would have tanked. They needed a good luck charm on that thing.
Need a good luck charm.
They're like, this whole Let It Go is just not flying. We need an old man with a toupee. Bring in Tudyk. Let's see what he can do. And I said, let me give a little spice in here. Here's the Duke of Westleton. And they, next thing you know, millions and a billion plus later.
I came for the toupee several times. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, you come for the toupee, you stay for the Let It Go stuff.
Yes, indeed.
You stay for the princesses.
The Tudyk toupee.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing with every other movie since then. It wasn't really there until it would have. Yeah.
Well,
Moana without my bakak would have straightened the toilet.
It's why I came for that movie too.
Thank you.
I also wanted to ask, so with directors like Rich and Phil, who have just done you've done phenomenal work with, honestly, have you gotten a chance to really give input into your characters that sort of influence where the story and the character kind of goes through the course of the movie?
No. Yes. No. I don't know. It's where we inspire one another. Their story, the way that Disney does story, they'll record the thing, you get the first script and you record it. They have the benefit of putting it up there with early drawings and then viewing it and going, oh yeah, Act 2 is bad. Let's change that a little bit. And then you record it again and they draw it and they change it. So you're influencing as you go through. There's really never a moment, I've never had a moment where I'm like, my character would say this here. But you do improv, and you do add jokes and add different interplay that then becomes part of it. So you do shape it here and there. But it's a very big process that takes time.
Understood. It sounds like it feeds into itself, several times.
Yes, and I've never thought that creating by committee would be a good idea. But they've got it down. They've got a lot of really smart people in rooms, and they defer to their directors and their main artistic people on each job, and it works.
The results surely do speak for themselves.
Yeah.
If I could ask, between the two Ralph movies, your performance as King Candy, correct me if I'm wrong, please, it seems like you're pulling a little bit from...
Oh, wait. Finish your question.
From Charles Nelson Riley.
Yeah, there's a little Charles Nelson Riley.
Versus Knowsmore, where you're pulling a little bit from Truman Capote, Droopy, where some influences 50s Disney cartoons. Which did you prefer in terms of your performances?
King Candy, because he had such a great arc. Yeah. He starts out as this fun-loving guy that ends up being the craziest, insane person character as a bug. And he's even happy to be a bug. Right? And I'm going to kill your friends. I'm going to kill them all. Like he's a terrifying thing. It was Ed Wynn is where it started. They said, look at Ed Wynn. And he was an early vaudevillian, and he was in a lot of Disney movies. He was the rabbit in Alice in Wonderland, and he was in the first Mary Poppins with I love to laugh. He had his song about it. He was the uncle who could, every time he laughed, he floated. And so we started there, and then Charles Nelson Riley came into it somewhere. There are all sorts of just Jerry Lewis in there. It just becomes like the mix of things, of that world, of that old vaudeville, sort of that kind of that. I mean, definitely Charles Nelson Riley is not from vaudeville, but just that older sound.
Of course. Well, it was an absolute pleasure. I get to pick your brain and to see you in action, and you're just amazing, sir. So thank you very, very much for everything.
Thanks, man. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
to replace one of the voices.
Okay.
So probably knows more.
Yeah.
Kinda got
Yeah,
fun
let's
stuff.
do it. Let's do it. I will try to do that. Sure, sure. Could I give it my own spin? Like,
Yes, I'm sorry, but my autofill is a touch aggressive today. Oh, I found only one result for your query. Isn't that interesting? Well, you're welcome.
thanks. I don't know. We'll see. But I appreciate it. Thank you for the positive reinforcement. I needed that today. Yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Oh, well, I don't know about that.
One
but...
take wonder.